Join Kids Hat family. Tofu, where have you been? We've all been looking for you. I've been sitting here all afternoon, Tia. Why? Why haven't you come home? Mom is so worried about you. Let's go home. I can't go home, Tia. What? Why? I was playing with Dad's watch and it fell down and broke. That was you? Dad was so puzzled about how it broke. See what I mean? Dad is going to be so angry with me and he is never gonna trust me again. I am in so much trouble, Tia. That's it? Why didn't you talk to me before? We'll find a way to repay Dad for the watch repairs. How can I ever come home, Tia? I will never get out of the trouble that I am in. There's no way I'll be able to gather so much money for it. That's not true. Trouble is not permanent. Once upon a time, in Baghdad, there lived a handsome and courageous sailor called Sindbad. He loved the sea so much that he was always sailing, and people lovingly called him Sindbad the Sailor. One day, Sindbad joined a group of merchants to sail with them to the far islands. After a few days, the ship got caught in a bad storm.
The ship will not survive the storm.
Just as he said, the ship's helm broke and the ship fell apart. All the men on the ship died, except Sindbad and Hakim. They both swam to the shore of the closest island.
Looks like we're the only one who survived. Yes, most men went down when the ship broke open. We must find a way to escape from this island. Yes, first let us find a source of fresh water.
Both the men went deeper into the island to look for fresh food and water. As they explored the island, they heard someone walking around the tree. It was a giant. They decided to follow him. They saw him cross through the jungle and go into a valley full of sparkling gems. The giant found a good place to sleep and slept off. Hakim and Sindbad were still watching all this when they heard a sound behind them.
Who is there?
It is just me. I used to be a merchant.
What are you doing here?
This is the Valley of Diamonds. I had come to this island many years ago in search of the diamonds. The giant caught hold of me and has kept me as his servant now.
Why haven't you tried to escape yet?
I have, many a time. But the giant is very smart and scary. The only way to kill him is with a magical sword.
Kept inside a cave and protected by poisonous snakes.
I have a plan.
Sindbad told his friends the plan. While the giant slept, Sindbad quietly went into the cave. And got the sword out. He then went to the sleeping giant and drove the sword through his heart. Hakim and the merchant were very happy to see the end of the giant. All of them looked for strong wood and made a raft to sail back home. If Sindbad can come out of life-threatening trouble, I can surely find a way to repay Dad for the repair of his watch and come out of this trouble. That's the spirit, Tofu. Let's go home now. I am starving. Me too. Let's go, Tia.
Wow, Tia, you were so brave. Thanks, Tofu. Will you please take care of the bird while I go and change? Yes.
Did you save this little bird, young man?
Yes, I did.
That's very good of you. You are a brave boy.
While we take care of the little bird, can I tell you all a little story? Yes, we want a story. Once upon a time, there was a beautiful princess. One day, her mother, the queen, told her that she had fixed her marriage with a prince. The son of our friend, King of Shazam, is a wonderful prince. You will be very happy with him. You must leave for Shazam immediately to meet the king and the prince. Take your maid with you and take this handkerchief. Anytime you feel confused, keep it close to your heart and you will know what to do. Yes, Mother. The princess set forth for her journey with her maid. But on the way, the maid changed her behavior entirely. I refuse to serve you anymore. Now onward, you will be my maid and I will be the princess. And if you tell anyone about this, you will be cursed. Give me your clothes and possessions right now. The princess was gentle-hearted and so she agreed. As tears rolled down her cheeks, she wiped them with her mother's handkerchief. Suddenly, it spoke to her. If the queen were to know of the maid's behavior, she would be heartbroken. Hence, the princess decided never to tell anyone about her true identity and went along as a maid to Shazam. When they reached Shazam, the maid decided to get rid of the princess. I do not need my maid anymore. You can assign her some other job. The minister assigned the princess to work on a geese farm with a man named Kurtkin. It was her job to take care of the geese. The princess learned everything about her job and became a very good goose girl. One day, Kurtkin and the princess got into a fight. And Kurtkin went to complain about her to the king. I do not wish to keep the goose girl. She is horrible and strange things happen around her all the time.
Is that so? Let me investigate this matter myself.
The king started following the princess. He noticed that she was a sincere and sweet girl, and there was nothing wrong with her. He also thought there was extreme sadness about her, so he decided to talk to her.
Dear girl, is there a secret close to your heart?
Yes, Your Majesty, there is. But alas, I cannot share it with anyone because no one should know about it.
Why don't you tell it to the big boulder over there? It can't tell anyone anything.
The girl agreed and told the boulder everything. But she didn't know that the king was hiding behind the boulder and heard everything. The next day, the king went to the court and summoned the maid and told her the story of the princess and the maid and asked her,
What punishment would be fit for such a maid?
The maid did not realize that it was her own story and came up with the hardest punishment. Such a person should be flogged and sent away from the kingdom forever, Your Majesty.
Correct. Guards, take this impostor away. She has been living amongst us as a princess, while the real princess has been toiling as a goose girl. Flog this liar and banish her from the kingdom.
The guards immediately grabbed the maid and took her away. That night, the king threw a gala ball and celebrated the real princess as his son's wife-to-be.
That is a very good story.
Thank you. What do you think, Tofu? You are right, Tia. People who take up another person's identity are wrong. I'm sorry, everyone. I lied to you all. It was Tia who saved the little bird, not me. Thank you for telling the truth, Tofu. Yes, thank you for telling the truth. It was very brave of you. Hello, boys. What's going on over here? We have a match against the team from the other neighborhood, but we can't agree upon anything. Not even on who will be the captain and what kind of a game we will play. Oh, that's bad. You need to be a bundle of sticks, boys, and not single sticks. What do you mean? You'll know in just a few minutes. Once upon a time, an old farmer lived with his 3 sons. They were lucky to have a good crop every year and grew richer every year. They did not have any respect in the village because the sons kept fighting amongst themselves. One day, the farmer called his sons.
My sons, I am now growing old, and it is time for me to retire. But before I do so, I have a competition set for you all. The winner will get a big reward from me. What do we need to do, Father? Here are 3 bundles of sticks. Each bundle has 10 sticks in it. The one who breaks each stick the fastest will be the winner. It was an easy task, and the sons broke each stick into 2 quickly. As soon as they had done it, they started fighting again.
I won, Father. How can you win when I broke all the sticks first? I win.
None of you broke the sticks as fast as I did, so I am the winner.
Wait, the competition isn't over yet. I still have one more task for you.
The farmer now handed over another bundle of 10 sticks each to each son.
Now I want you to break the entire bundle of sticks into 2. Remember, you have to break the whole bundle at one go. Don't pull out individual sticks. The sons tried hard. But they could not break their bundles.
Father, it is not possible to break the bundle. Individual sticks can be broken.
Yes, the bundle is very, very strong.
Exactly. You 3 are also like the sticks. As long as you stay united like the bundle, nobody can break you. But if you keep fighting amongst yourselves, you are like the individual sticks, easy to break. The 3 sons understood the valuable lesson their father had taught them and never fought again.
We have also been behaving like the 3 sons, Tia, isn't it? We've been fighting amongst ourselves. Yes, and if we continue like this, the other team will easily defeat us.
We will not fight anymore. We will find a way to play together like a real team.
That's a good decision, boys. All the best.
Thanks, Tia. 10, 20, 25, 45.
Wow, Tofu, you have saved quite a lot. Let's utilize this money to help someone.
No, Tia, I will not spend this money. I want to become rich.
But Tofu, money has no value till we use it. Come on, let me tell you a story. The Miser and His Gold. Once upon a time, there was a miser. He hated spending gold, so he never used any gold he had. He had dug up a hole and used to bury the gold near the tree in his garden. Every day, he goes near the tree to dig it up. And look at the gold happily.
I am so rich. I own this much gold.
This made him very happy. One day, a passerby saw him digging up and happened to see the gold hidden by him. Gold under the tree? I should wait till it gets dark. The robber waited till the night time to dig up the gold. He took all the gold buried under the tree. The next day, the miser came back to look at his gold.
Where's my gold? Where is my gold?
The miser dug a big hole where he used to hide his gold. But he couldn't find any gold in the hole.
Who stole my gold?
Listening to the miser crying, all his neighbors came running to his house.
What happened? Why are you upset?
The miser showed them the hole and told them everything about the gold he used to hide under the tree.
Did you ever spend any of your gold?
No, I would only dig it up. Looking at it made me happy.
You never used anything at all?
The gold was of no use to you because you had it in the ground. Just look into the hole and think that the gold is still inside it. Then you can be as happy as you were before.
Neighbours started to laugh and left him with the empty hole.
Now I understood it, Tia. I should utilize my money in something good.
Yes, Tofu, because wealth unused might as well not exist.
For your favorite rhymes, stories, and more, join Kids Hut family. Subscribe here.